All right, guys. Welcome to got the new Discord overlay. Whatever. Um, what are we here to talk about? Of course, yeah, we're here to talk about our weekly vault for week 4. This is the start of the 4th week of the War Within Season 2. We're just gonna hop right into it. I'm back at my regular desk, and you might be able to hear the air purifier in the back. I'm gonna go fix that real quick. So, okay. Apologies, I got a little distracted there, but we're gonna look at 3 vaults. We only have 3. I didn't do anything on the hunter this week, um, just because I didn't feel like it, to be honest. Uh, I was busy on the paladin, the mage, and um, I need to, and also the monk. I've started looking at playing some Windwalker, which, funnily enough, is who we're going to be looking at first today. So, we, on the monk, we did LFR, and yeah, we have Auction House Blues, what were greens, and then we did a couple keys. Nothing too big, but we're hoping we can get something decent. And this week, we have Sign of the Warrior, which, ooh, a fist weapon's nice. Leather legs that I could go turn into tier, but I have those. I mean, hero legs that I could go turn into tier. Oh, that's such good stats. I think we're just gonna go with highest item level for the time being. Uh, Considering this guy is 628, I think highest item level is more important than taking LFR tier, because at least at this point, I should be able to get him at least into a normal raid for a week, for this week. But let's go ahead. We have 2 charges of tier. It's crit verse legs. However, it gives us 2 set. So, worth it. Even though I want haste mastery, it's literally, I mean, at least it's giving me a little bit more verse. But we have our 2 set now. Winning streak increases the damage of Rising Sun Kick and Spinning Crane Kick by 3%, stacking up to 10 times. Okay. Well, that's pretty good for AoE. Let's see. Yeah. Did a couple pulls on normal sticks with a group of rats from the guild. Not saying rats like a bad thing, but just like low item level, fun run stuff. So then we're going to look at the paladin. Pretty happy with the legs, you know, high item level, decent amount of increased power there with the 2 set, so I think it's worth it. But paladin, maybe like a big old trinket. I'm not sure what trinkets are good though. But I still have heroic Ovanax trinket. Maybe a chest piece or a big neck belt too. But let's just see what we got. I did a 10 on this guy, so I'll have a Myth Track slot. Myth Track, well, these are all normal. Haste, mastery. I think we still want crit mastery. However, those are... I really don't know what to go on here. But... probably just end up going with the myth track. However, I'm going to save that. I'll sim that later. But what we really care about right here, tier head or shoulders, preferably myth track, because I have 3 myth track dungeon slots. Mug's Moxie Jug, because we did end up killing Heroic Mugsy. Still not at AOTC yet, but that should happen this week, no problem. Alright. Let's take a look here. What do we have for the most important person on this weekly reset? Let's open our vault. And yes, we're still primarily gearing for fire. You're kidding me. That is a huge neck, though. Ooh. Mr. Lock and Stock. Nah, dude. I think I have to go with this trinket. It's avoidance, too? Lots of haste on that neck piece. We don't get a charge until next week for... How did I not get a single piece of tier in my vault for the guy that needs it? God, fuck that, dude. Anyway, we are definitely... I'm gonna take this neck because as you can see, we have a 4 of 8 champion neck, and obviously take the crit. Well, the crit's all right. Not the best, but I'll take that over having 4,000 plus crit on a neck. I'll take it for the haste alone, dude. 5,000 haste. And avoidance. It's insane. Plus, that was my lowest piece. Yeah, dude. So I have a flask on right now, but 23,000 haste. With a flask, with this neck piece. The thing that sucks, though, is no tier, which obviously no charges of the catalyst. All 3 of my tier pieces have been catalyst charges. The fuck is up with that? But at the very least, maybe we can get a head or shoulders from Heroic Raid today. Take pity on me, please, seniors of the Loot Council. Anyway, we are over 8 million health now, thank you to the neck. We have avoidance, and we got haste. I'll gem that up off screen, but I think that's it for vaults this week. Thanks to anyone who joined for this week. It's a lot shorter than last week because I don't have as much to yap about. There's not many changes other than the fact that, yes, we have a 3% nerf to fire's damage and a 4% buff to frost's damage. And the final verdict for Ret Paladins got buffed by 20%, the damage did, which is insane. 20% to an ability is pretty good. Still not going to take over as a main for this season. Still gonna rock mage. Depending on how patches go and hotfixes, and if they nerf or buff fire or frost, it'll all depend. But for now, we're gonna stay with fire in keys. It's not gonna affect the 3% nerf. Isn't gonna affect it too much. And the 4% buff to frost, that's gonna be nice for raid tonight. I do raid as frost. It makes me feel good to see good parses because frost mage, not a lot of people play it. Everyone's just going fire mage. But without the 4 set, fire mage isn't at its peak performance, and you really feel it in raid against other mages. So I can keep up competitively in damage as frost during raid, even without the 4 set. Which the 4 set for frost is a little bit less impactful than the 4 set is for fire. That is for sure. But that's going to be it for this week and this week's weekly vault. Want to thank everybody for coming along and checking it out. And make sure you tune into streams. I'll be streaming keys with the crew every once in a while. There's not really a set schedule, but you keep the notifications on for when I go live. You shouldn't miss a thing. And with that, I'll see you guys next time.